You've heard James say it a million times. Respect the polygon. At Weather Call, we make the polygon better. We call, text, or email you so you'll always know when you're in danger. No matter who you are, there's a Weather Call solution right for you. Check us out at weathercallservices.com.
It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Wednesday, June 5th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather again today, featuring random scattered showers and thunderstorms, not raining everywhere, but some spots getting a decent downpour today. However, we're expecting an air mass change by Friday. Let's check the upper air look this morning. And again, we have a weak west to northwest flow aloft here. Most of the main wave action stays north of Alabama, which is typical for summertime. Here's the radar composite this morning. About 5 o'clock, got a few scattered showers, mainly on the western side of the state. They're moving from northwest to southeast. And another MCS, mesoscale convective system, blowing through Shreveport early this morning. Most spots are in the 70s to start the day. We're expecting highs in the upper 80s to near 90 this afternoon. Here's the watch warning map. We have flash flood watches in effect around the Arklatex region, northeastern Texas, northwest Louisiana, and the adjacent parts of Arkansas and Oklahoma. Up north, wind advisories for the Dakotas, and out west, excessive heat problems for the deserts, including Phoenix and Las Vegas. Got a bunch of marginal risks around the country today, well to the west and north of Alabama. This is tomorrow, a small marginal risk on the east coast of Florida. Places like Miami, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, and Cape Canaveral. And on day 3, which is Friday, got a marginal risk over parts of western Kansas and some of the adjacent states. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. And for Alabama, most spots averaging 1/2 to 1 inch. But of course, your number could vary because of the scattered nature of the showers and storms. And the tropics are calm. Of course, we're only 5 days into the season here, but no problems expected across the Atlantic Basin for the next 7 days. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06C run, valid today at 4. Big trough up on the Canadian border. A little short wave west of Alabama. And again, it's going to be very warm, very humid. Up there close to 90 in most spots today. And I'd say hot. When it hits 90, that's when I say hot. And the chance of scattered showers and storms. We'll check the high-resolution HER. And once again, we will say these high-resolution convection-allowing models, the CAMs, have not been performing well, which is to be expected in summertime. They just don't handle air mass convection that well. But if this happens to be right, there could be an organized mass of storms over southwest Alabama. The rest of the state looking relatively dry. So this is tomorrow. We think the northwestern part of the state could be dry. The better chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms shifting to east and south Alabama as a front pushes through here. Highs again mid to upper 80s. And then Friday, we are in a dry continental air mass, which rarely happens in June, but it can. The day will be less humid. The sky will be sunny. The high will be in the mid-80s. Saturday looks good. Mostly sunny. We start the day down around 60. And again, some of the cooler pockets could be in the upper 50s. To start the day, the sky will be mostly sunny. The high Saturday, mid to upper 80s. And then Sunday, we bring back the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms as moisture comes back, and again, a weak disturbance comes in from the northwest. Not raining all day, not a rainy day, but a passing shower or storm is possible. And next week, we've seen a lot of different solutions here. The GFS is waffling back and forth on this, but the idea here is that we could see another surge of dry air Monday. And if that's the case, Monday would be dry with highs in the 80s. And again, early Tuesday morning, we might see some upper 50s for the cooler pockets. That's looking dry, and this is a week from today, Wednesday, June the 12th. And again, the main westerlies are to the north, evidence of moisture coming back with a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. Let's go out 10 days. This is Friday, June 14th, Friday of next week. And again, the westerlies are to the north. Looks fairly calm here. And we note The GFS puts a tropical low in the southern Gulf of Mexico, but understand it's going to do that in the 10 to 15-day range a lot this season, and most of those never happen. Inevitably, some will, but most of them don't, so be aware of that. Here's a look at modeling in terms of rain for Birmingham. This is the European ensemble for the next 15 days, and on these charts, you're looking for the green line, which is near 2 inches between now and the 20th of June. Temperatures coming from the national blend of models. Highs most days, mid to upper 80s, lows mostly in the 60s. But again, notice the lower spike on Saturday morning and Tuesday morning of next week with low 60s, which means there could be some 50s for the cooler pockets. And the latest long-range guidance. This is for June 12th through June 18th. Temperatures may be a little below average for the northern part of the state, maybe a little above average for the south. The higher heat values will likely be over the western third of the United States. So hurricane season is here. Thought we'd look at some hurricane climatology since 1950. This is a look at all of the hurricane strikes on the coast of the contiguous United States since 1950. And those are the ones that have hit Alabama in the central Gulf Coast. The Alabama strikes would be George in 1998, Frederick in 1979. I was there for that one. That was my first week of television weather in Birmingham. How about that? They sent me down. And back in those days, we didn't have satellite trucks and we didn't have the internet, but they wanted me to be near a working phone. So we opted to ride it out in the city of Mobile in an evacuation shelter. Then I went back later, a couple of days later, in a helicopter to shoot video of the damage at Gulf Shores. Danny in 1997. Sally, I think a lot of folks remember that one from 4 years ago. Baker, that's how hurricanes were named back in 1950. And then Ivan in 2004. Those are the Alabama strikes. And, of course, you go down to the Florida Panhandle, you'll see some classics there like Opal in 95. Michael, of course, in 2018. That was Category 5. Camille, you see there on the Mississippi coast. That was a Category 5 in 1969. So we have had a history of these things. They're nothing new. And if you live on the Gulf Coast at some point, you'll have one. And we'll just see how the season plays out. So yesterday, we had scattered showers and storms. In advance of the storms, what do you see? Those things. What is that? I think if you're a true weather dweeb, you know what that is. That is a shelf cloud on the leading edge of a storm. That has nothing to do with a wall cloud or a tornado. These are very common in summertime. You'll see those a lot. And, of course, with those storms, we had fire in the sky. And we all know, if you watch these videos, we all know there is no such thing as heat lightning. All the lightning you see in Alabama produced by a thunderstorm. The storm might be 80 miles away. They're 50, 60,000 feet tall. You can see the tops of the storms and the lightning, and there's rain with it, but it's just a long way away. You can't hear the thunder. Pretty cool shot of a storm down at Mobile Bay last night. Again, we'll see some of those later today. So this morning, I'm headed to Children's of Alabama. This is Weather Wednesday. Every month, first Wednesday of the month, I do a program there for patients and their families. Look forward to that. Friday, Woodland Forest Elementary School, their summer program. There'll be a lot of fun. And then Saturday, it's a book signing, and we are in Blount County at Hayden. Psalm 34 Bakery right there on Highway 160. And their stuff is good. I had a chance to meet some of the ladies there, and they brought over some cool stuff at a program I did at one of the schools in Hayden right across the street there. So again, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Hayden on Saturday. We'll have all the books, shirts, all the cool stuff there. We have so much fun. So again, hope to see you guys at Psalm 34 Bakery on Highway 160 in Hayden, Saturday from 10 to 1. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.